Ara Ara.
Hello, my name is Mihai66 and today we are going to talk about the origins of the expression
Ara Ara.
because neither one of us has anything better to do. First of all, let's explain what
Ara Ara.
is. It's the last thing a shota hears before being, you know. It's also, as the Urban Dictionary defines it,
a female pedophile's battle cry.
which sounds about right. But it mustn't necessarily involve something illegal. It generally denotes an older female's, a cougar if you will, interest in a younger male. Like a tsunade for example. Although, oddly enough, she never actually says
Ara Ara.
despite physically being what one pictures when thinking of an Ara Ara producer. So, where did the expression come from? Or rather, at what point did it gain the erotic connotation it now has in anime sphere? If you're an anime fan, you've been conditioned to turn into Busta Rhymes' virgin cousin. Busta Nut, every time you hear the phrase. But in Japanese society, the expression Ara Ara has no sexual connotation.
So Ara Ara means like what? Actually.
Ara is like oh dear, or like
Oh,
Ara,
so it's
oh
like
dear.
Ara Ara. Do you actually use Ara Ara a lot?
Actually only old Japanese woman.
Old woman? Okay, whoops.
Yeah, my mom said Ara Ara, but in my friends or me never say Ara Ara.
The expression Ara Ara is used mainly by old ladies and is seen as quite dramatic, which is why someone like Kaguya said it so much.
Ara Ara. He.
Because she is old-fashioned. The earliest uses of
Ara Ara.
in the context of a milfix shota can be found on 4chan. If you're somehow unfamiliar with 4chan, 4chan is what Reddit thinks it is. On the board dedicated to anime, an anonymous user used the phrase
Ara 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 Ara.
on February 2008 in reference to a doujinshi created by the artist Kuvi named Mother Son Love. If you somehow think that that's just a sweet story of familial bonding, then please go watch some The Dodo videos, and for the rest of you degenerates, here are the magic numbers. Knock yourself out, my dude. Can a board on 4chan influence anime so much that it changes the meaning of a certain phrase? Yes and no. Ara Ara types don't actually say Ara Ara that much. Ara Ara is more of an energy rather than something that's being said. If 4chan influenced something, it influenced anime fandom and not the industry. It popularized the phrase, but the popularization can be completely attributed to 4chan. At about the same time, a few characters appeared who used the phrase
Ara Ara.
quite a lot, such as Alicia Florence from Aria, a 2005 anime about 3 girls who wanted to be the best gondoliers in Neo Venezia. If that's not the most 2000s anime plot, I don't know what is. And Kurumi Tokisake from Data Live,
Ara Ara.
the anime adaptation of a light novel of the same name about... What is it about? A boy named Mitsuka Shido meets a spirit girl who has been rejected by the varsity world. The girl, who Shido names Toka, happens to have wiped out much of humanity 30 years ago. And now, she's back. The only way to stop her is to date her. That sounds like a premise written by an AI that was forced to watch 1,000 hours of mediocre anime. It took a while to get a snowball rolling. The RRization of the anime fandom truly began only a few years ago, in 2018 to be more exact, with a certain piece of art done by an artist by the name of Kemoi Haku.
Behold the De-Evolutionator!
The picture, colloquially known as Ara Ara on a train, became a meme template that was passed around the special needs child of the internet, Reddit, mainly the anime subreddits such as r/animemes. Here you can see some of the totally creative and original memes made by users all around the flat earth. Speaking of creative and original, to be noted is Ara Ara on the beach, another piece of art by Kemoi Haku, which was also turned into a meme template that's totally different from Ara Ara on the train.
Is originality really all that important to your enjoyment?
Now, as for the last rung on the Ara Ara ladder, VTubers. VTubers are those cute anime girls that won't leave you recommendations.
Show me your balls.
They have a pretty strong influence over the anime fandom and, since they are part of it, They of course knew about the Ara Ara thing. Many either participated in it, like the whole life girls,
Ara,
or perpetuated it, like Vishojo and other independent VTubers.
Ara Ara.
Ara.
Anyway, that's about it for the original. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and eat ass, smoke grass. See you next time.